大家好，我叫坚果兄弟，来自中国。
Hi everyone, I'm not brother. I come from China.
去年下半年在北京，我做了一件事情，叫“尘埃计划”。我每天推着一个电饼吸尘器，不仅在北京的大街小巷，把吸尘器对着天空，不是对着地面，收集空气中的灰尘。每天4小时，持续吸了100天，然后把收集起来的灰尘和陶土，混在一起做了一块砖，最后把这个砖混入成千上万的砖里面。
Last year in Beijing, I did one thing called dust plan. Every day in that period, I pushed out one vacuum dust collector and walked in streets and lanes. However, I positioned the dust collector towards the sky instead of to the ground to collect the dust in the air. Such move lasted 4 hours a day and 100 days in total. Then I mingled the dust I collect with the pot clay and bend them into a brick, which was finally laid together among thousands of ordinary bricks.
从2015年7月24到11月29，从夏天到秋天，再到冬天，只要不下雨、不下雪，然后不是北京大型阅兵等大型活动，我每天都会推着吸尘器收集吸尘，总共吸了100天。这100天的时间，我去过很多地方，中央电视台，然后鸟巢，国家环境保护部、天安门、三里屯。当然，去的最多的地方还是北京2000万人日常出没的大街小巷。
From July 24 to November 29, 2015, from summer to autumn, then to winter. As long as it did not rain or snow, as long as there was no large scale such as military parade, I would push out my 120 kilograms dust collector to work. During that 100 days, I walked around many famous places like CCTV building, Birthlet, the National Stadium, State Department of Environment Protection, Tiananmen Square, Sanlitun, etc. However, the place I walked through more are those ordinary streets and lanes, with 20 million people, residents come and go every day in Beijing.
尘埃计划在很多人看来有些敏感，我的很多朋友和网友也担心我的安全，他们不希望我被抓起来，特别不希望我被政府以不存在的罪名抓起来。这些担心并非没有道理，但实际上中国政府并没有特别为难我。当我在北京吸尘吸到90多天的时候，我因为另外一件敏感的作品《枪和玫瑰艺术计划》，我被国外请去喝茶，他们顺便问了我有关尘埃计划的事情，问我为什么在北京吸尘。然后隔了几天，当我的尘埃计划被全世界各地媒体报道之后，他们又打电话给我，让我不要被外媒利用。
Dust plan is somewhat sensitive to many people. Quite a few of my friends and citizens were concerned about my personal safety. They didn't want me arrested, especially being arrested by the government under the charge of the long-existent crime. I want to see that those concerns were irrational, but the truth is that the Chinese government did not embarrass me particularly. In the last few days of my dust collection, I was suddenly invited by the National Security Bureaus to have a tea, which, because of my another sensitive work of art that called Gang and Rose Art Plan, they incidentally asked me about my dust plan and questioned why I was collecting dust in Beijing. And days later, when the dust plan appears in many media reports globally, they call me again and remind me, don't be manipulated by foreign media.
有朋友问我，每天推着这么大的吸尘器在大街上走，对着天空吸， 会不会被人当作神经病？实际上，没有人在乎我在干嘛，而且我也穿得比较低调。我有7件一模一样的 T 恤，深蓝颜色，每天换着穿。有好几次我走到马路上，打扫街道的清洁工主动和我打招呼，以为我是同行。还有一些人说北京这么牛了，都有空气清洁工了。甚至有送外卖的哥们问我这份工作多少钱1个月，还有人问我他家里有个3室1厅，帮他吸一下多少钱。
Some friends ask me, am I afraid of being seen as a psycho when walking along the streets with such a large dust collector pointed towards the sky? Well, in fact, no one cared about what I was doing. Of, of course, I dressed normally, very low profile. I had 7 t-shirts, same dark blue t-shirts. You can imagine I was even greeted by some the street cleaners several times because they think we share the same job with them. Some were murmuring when they passed by, we have air cleaner now. That's so amazing city. And a food delivery worker even asked how much I could earn from this job every month. But some also asked how much he need to pay me if I clean dust for his apartment.
100天的时间，我能不能吸够做一块砖的灰尘？不止有一个人有这样的疑问，但是能不能吸到制作一块砖的灰尘，这不是重要的。重要的是我每天像空气清洁工一样工作，持续100天。不管最后有多少灰尘，它都是一个象征，一个符号。100天之后，当我打开吸尘器，发现整个固定层都是黑黑的、厚厚的一层灰尘。我没有称多重，但肯定做不了一块砖，我估计有100克左右。然后我把这些灰尘带到唐山的一个烧砖厂，和陶土混在一起，制成一块板砖。
Is 100 days long enough to collect sufficient dust for a brick? More than one people ask me that as the same question. But that is not the most important. What mattered to me is that what I did there in those 100 days, walking here and there, collecting dust just like an air cleaner, is symbolic. 100 days later, when I open up that dust collector, I found the entire filtering layer is black, covered by a thick layer of dust. I didn't weight it, but of course, they were not enough for a brick. I guess it weighed around 100 grams. So later, I brought the dust to a brick factory in Tangshan. It's a city nearby to Beijing, and mingled it with pot clay and made a brick.
在很多人看来，这块砖成了一个荒谬的象征。随后这块砖通过媒体刷屏式的报道之后，成了一块著名的板砖。在网上有不少人出价1万块想要购买，我开玩笑说出1个亿就卖。迷的音乐节也给我发了邮件，他们说音乐节颁奖你的奖杯是板砖，想和你协商是否能使用你的板砖作为最大的奖励，但实际上这块砖不会卖掉，也不会做其他的用途。最终他弃进了北京西城区的一个四合院里面，那个四合院正在修建。当我把这个砖递给砌墙的师傅，那头也不抬，啪的一声就把砖砌进墙里。
This brick represents something ridiculous to many people. It suddenly becomes famous after a series of media reports. Many netizens even called high up to 100 yuan to buy this. I told them I would sell it at the price of 100 million. Of course, that was a joke. The Midi Music Festival organized also sent me an email asking whether they could use the brick as the biggest award. In fact, I would never sell this brick and would never use it for other purpose. It is finally a part of a core angle courtyard in Beijing's Xicheng district. that courtyard was being constructed, and I passed this brick to one mason who laid the brick into the wall without bothering raising up his head.
针对尘埃计划这件事情，网友和媒体的反应也不一样。有网友评论说，这块砖头直接拍在环保部长的脑袋上。有一个网友很担心，这是否意味着我的肺部充满了砖头？根据一块砖的灰尘量和北京的空气质量，有网友计算出呢，北京上空飘着几万块砖头。还有人说这是炒作。在不同的媒体报道里面，我的身份也不一样。国内转的最多的一篇报道标题是“深圳小伙用100天收集北京雾霾灰尘做成板砖”。在其他国家的媒体，有的称我是艺术家，有的称我是社会活动家，这种差别也耐人寻味。
Netizens and media friends have different reaction towards my dust plan. Some netizens commented that this brick directly looked on the head of the environmental protection minister. One netizen was very concerned about his health. Does this mean that my lungs filled with such bricks? Some even calculated that they would be tens of thousands of bricks flying above Beijing according to the dust weight and the air quality statistics. Some question me by saying that that was a commercial hype. So my identity varied in different media reports. The most popular one in China was a report titled "A Lad in Shenzhen made a brick using dust collector from Beijing in 100 days." And in other countries, some media call me an artist and some a social activist. Those different were interesting.
在中国这么一个限制级的环境里，艺术可能是一种被社会各界接受的记录方式，甚至可以作为一种另类的政治实践。从这点来说，尘埃计划这个作品是这个社会的产物，也是一种抗争的符号。谢谢。
In such a restricted environment like China, art is an entry point that might be accepted by all sections of the society and can be seen as a special political practice. So in light of that, dust plan can be seen as a consequence of the society and also a symbol of a resistance. Thank you.
So my question is, I have two questions. Where is the brick right now? And what is the state of the air pollution in Beijing at this stage? Has something shifted? Is it where it was when you were there before?
砖是放在北京的一个四合院里面，然后所有人都不知道它在哪里。然后吸尘器是有一个北京室内空气净化管，然后以原价收藏了。
So the first question, as I mentioned, so a worker just put the brick into the building, and so even I cannot find that. It's just in a building in Beijing. Okay. Yeah, it's disappeared.
Okay.
And the second question is, the dust collector is collected by a museum. It's a private museum, just focused on the air pollution and the solution for the air pollution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
Thank you.